Long, long ago in the heart of a sun-soaked kingdom, where baobab trees kissed the sky and the rivers whispered ancient secrets, lived a king whose hunger was never for food, but for more. More gold. More land. More power. His name was King Ogoro the Greedy, and in the same land, quietly and humbly, lived a small creature, slow, wise, and always underestimated. The tortoise. His name was Kolu the Clever. King Ogoro sat on his throne, draped in leopard skins and golden beads. But his eyes, sharp like a hawk, never looked satisfied. King Ogoro, why does the sun rise without my command? Why does the river flow without my permission? I must own everything in this kingdom. He sent messengers to every corner of the land. From now on, the land, the trees, even the rain belongs to me, the people wept. But none dared to speak up, except one. In a small, cracked shell hut near the forest, Tortoise Kolu listened to the news. He shook his head slowly. Kolu, chuckling, a man who tries to own the sky will one day be humbled by the ground. He decided it was time to teach King Ogoro a lesson, but not with swords or spears. With wisdom. Kolu waddled to the palace gates, dragging a small basket on his back. The guards laughed at him. "Guard, you see the king. You'd be lucky to see your shadow before sunset," but Tortoise insisted. And when the king heard the tortoise wanted to challenge him, his pride made him curious. Kolu bowed. "Kolu, Almighty King Ogoro, ruler of all. I hear you now own the land, the sky, and the rain. I have just one question, King Ogoro, speak, shell creature. Your final words, perhaps." Kolu, or calmly, "If you truly own the land, then surely you know how deep it goes." The court fell silent. The king blinked. "Kolu, I challenge you. If you can tell me how deep the land truly goes, I will serve you forever. But if you fail, you must return the land to the people." The king burst into laughter. "King Ogoro, a foolish bet." For 7 days and 7 nights, the king ordered his men to dig. Deeper and deeper. Past roots, past bones, past forgotten ruins, but the deeper they dug, the darker it got. No end. No bottom. King Ogoro, frustrated, "It's endless." "Cause this challenge," Kolu only smiled. But Kolu wasn't finished. "Kolu, now, since you also claim to own the sky, tell me, where does the sky begin and end?" King Ogoro grew red with rage. He sent birds with messages, climbed mountains, consulted sky readers. No one knew. As the king failed again, word spread like wildfire. The people gathered in markets, at wells, under moonlight, whispering, "The tortoise is defeating the king. Maybe the land doesn't belong to any man." For the first time in many years, hope began to sprout like fresh yams after rain. Kolu returned one last time. "Kolu, O great king, before I go, may I ask, do you also claim to own the wind?" The king, tired and shamed, growled. "King Ogoro, of course. I own it all." Kolu removed a tiny clay pot from his basket and opened it. Nothing visible came out. "Kolu, I have captured your wind. Would you like it back?" The king snatched the pot and opened it wide. Nothing. "Kolu, oh. You see, what cannot be seen, cannot be held. And what cannot be held, cannot be owned." With the court watching, and the people gathered outside the gates, King Ogoro sank into his throne, defeated, not by force, but by truth. He removed his crown. A hush fell. "King Ogoro, the land shall return to the people. The sky shall remain free. And the wind shall belong to no man." Cheers erupted from the villagers. Drums beat. Women ululated. Children danced, and the tortoise, he slowly turned and walked away. Since that day, tortoises have always been seen as wise, careful thinkers in African tales. For though they move slowly, their minds run deep, and whenever someone grows too greedy or proud, elders still say, "Remember Kolu the Clever." Even a tortoise can humble a king. So next time you see a tortoise crossing the path, don't rush it. It may be walking slowly, but it might just be carrying a lesson the world forgot. Cue music fade out with soft drum beats and wind sounds.